from all of the experience, all of the mistakes you've done so far?
Oh, there's so many things we did wrong.
Chief Marketing Officer of Meller, right? So Meller or Mellers?
Meller.
Meller.
Yeah.
So Meller is like very fast growing brand, e-commerce brands that you just like, how many years?
5.
5 years.
So we started 5 years ago in Barcelona and very happy with,
Yeah, and so like they just like scaled up very, very fast. Chris also shared some of the amazing insights today at the conference. I think one of the best presentations about the content, the creative, the testing. Like, I think one of the major things, and someone else also mentioned this, that you need to utilize the, like basically the full screen placement. Like full,
yeah.
Can you tell us more about this? Like what's basically changing?
So So there's something very important, like you pay the same if you do horizontal, square or vertical ads. So Facebook will charge you the same, you have the same CPM, but it makes a lot of sense to use the full screen. So we always go vertical. So we like to do like, we go triple vertical, we upload one vertical video file. Okay, so Facebook thinks it's a video, but this can then contain images. So we like to have like one triple vertical file, which has a branding video on the top, then an image of a sunglass with white background, then a text with discount or the company tagline.
Very nice.
That really helps because you have kind of a big part of a funnel in one ad. So you don't have to pay like several impressions for a funnel. But that really helps us.
Very good. So it grabs like basically the full like placement on the screen, on mobile screen?
Yeah. Exactly.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And do you like what countries do you most like advertising?
So we have 21 countries, but the strongest one used to be Spain because we're from Spain.
Yeah.
But now obviously Germany overtook. So Germany is the best market, and then France, and then the UK.
Okay. What do you think? Why do you think like Germany took over? Because you understand that market because you're
no. It's obviously I'm German, so I can write good copies there. But no, it's just a strong market. Like the purchasing power is huge. It's 80 million people, good purchasing power.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what is so I know like several there's another Spanish brand that just like scaled up. What's the name? Hawkers?
Yeah, Hawkers. Yeah, Hawkers.
Is that
Yeah.
So they're also in Barcelona, or?
They are from the south of Spain, from Alicante, and they are super nice guys. Like we met them. Like so we don't see them as competitors. We are like friends who help each other, and we actually see competitors like Ray-Ban, like Oakley.
You wanna go to the fight with a bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Like we try to take shares from offline, and we annoy them a bit. Yeah.
Cool. So what is how's this brand basically started? Like what were like the initials? How did you like validate the market? How did you start like selling, or what's your like testing?
Yeah.
Like
so
even right now, probably you have some products that are obviously. I think Alex Brown who was talking like. Said like no matter how good your marketing is, if product is kind of like not a good fit for the market,
you can be the best. You can be like you or me, and we still cannot get it right. No, that's how it is. No, so I wish I had an answer like we did exactly this step. The real answer, the honest answer, and I can give you how I would do it now. But the honest answer, we were fully green. It was like fully after uni. We had like our first startups that we started, and we just one of them hit it. So it was really a lucky guess. It was much more luck than skill. Now when we do new products, so back then sunglasses was a lucky guess. Now we started a jewelry collection for Meller, and this we do it much more professional now. So we actually, before producing the products, we make Facebook ads for something that doesn't even exist.
Okay.
And then we measure how much do we get per purchase, and then if someone buys it, we write them an email. We're so sorry, we're out of stock. Here's your money back. Or you can wait.
You do similar process as Alex,
right?
Exactly.
So now we do similar processes.
Very nice.
I think everyone's coming now because the conference ended.
It's all right. We'll still
we'll go.
Yeah. And so with so now you have watches, right? So what is kind of like the breakdown? Are watches like outperforming?
Yeah. So now it's in revenue. It's 50% sunglasses, 50% watches. So obviously we sell more sunglasses because they're cheaper, but in revenue terms, 50-50.
Nice. Yeah. And obviously probably the margins on watches are better than...
Yeah, but it's does not big difference. We have also good margins on sunglasses. So margins wise, it's pretty much both good and revenue. So like we need both products because we have summer and winter. So like the setup right now is good. And now let's see how jewelry goes, but the beginning is pretty good.
Cool. So and do you have like a lot of like repeat customers, people that buy from you more? Yeah.
We wish to have even more. No? But we have a lot. And what we do is like, of course, when like a Spanish newspaper mentions us, like El País, we would put this article, if they talk good about us, and target every purchaser. everyone who purchased in the last 5 years from us, show him this so that they are proud of what they bought and they tell their friends about it, word of mouth, and they repeat also more. So that's something that works very, very well to target people with like positive news.
And how do you find like new markets for your products? Like, do you test like a new market? Like, what kind of like products you start with typically?
Yeah, so we always start with all our products, okay? And we would test the market by like just putting ads there, and then we see how it goes, and then if it goes well, then we have to do all the legal paperwork and. Yeah.
Okay, and do you go like cash on delivery markets as well, or like Eastern Europe, or you focus? Yeah.
So probably as a trick for all your listeners, like Poland is working very, very good.
Yeah.
Like Poland is an amazing market.
Cool, very nice. We have people actually shooting us. Cool. And so, like for you, like for this brand specifically, what's your vision like moving forward? You want to extend your product lines, or you want to like expand into like new markets? What's kind of like your main priority?
Yeah. So one of the priorities is of course to get everything fully clean. Okay. Mm-hmm. So right now, obviously, our products they are still made of materials that pollute the earth on the long run. No. So we want to get clean on this with like a very German thing, like sustainability. But yes, that's one of the things. And then obviously expand. Like right now, talking if we can do hats or backpacks and getting more products and
cool.
Being available in every country in the whole world.
Cool. And so what is your like main instance of like, for example, last year, what was your spend on Facebook, like more or less in the last like 12 months?
Yeah, it's a bit above 4 million.
Well, what would like throughout this like span? What were like your main lessons, if there were any? Like,
creative is super important.
Yeah.
Have fun in it and do tons of A/B tests. Like make sure that for your employees, the A/B tests are easy. Like of course I could tell them like A/B test and they put on all the metrics.
Yeah.
But if I tell this, they'll be too lazy and they won't really execute it well. So if I tell them like just do it and tell me what was a winner, and if I make it easy for them, it actually gets done.
Cool.
That's something that's not very professional, but that's how it is. No, like.
So with A/B testing, you mean like split testing with Facebook feature, or
no?
Like
so actually,
Optimizely, or
so actually we don't use the Facebook feature.
Oh, okay.
Because we found that it doesn't work so well for us.
Yeah.
So we actually make I'm as I said on the stage, I don't worry too much of targeting the same audience double. Okay, so I would have one creative targeting the same lookalike 6% with another creative, and then doing this like duplicate this 5 times. So I have like 5 versus 5, so I have more data on it, and then see what's the winner.
Cool. And do you use like CBOs?
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly CBOs.
Yeah, I think we all do. Yeah. So I was a bit sad, I guess, same for you, when they launched CBO, because it takes control away from the marketer.
Correct.
But they make it work better. Like Facebook controls for CPMs, no? So now they're like, okay, let's make CBO win, and they make CBO win all the time.
Cool. What would be like your major like insights, or what would be like your lessons that you would share like with the audience from all of the experience, all of the mistakes you've done so far?
Oh, there's so many things we did wrong. Well, I think there's something that we actually did very, very wrong. Is like we had this very, I think, European way of like when someone bought, it's over. And the US people want, this is how I say, when someone buys, they're like, now the game begins. Let's go cross-sell, upsell. And for a long time, the beginning especially, we actually stopped. They were like, okay, we reached our goal. Like, let's find new customers. And we didn't retarget them enough. Didn't do good email marketing, and that's so key. So we did a big fuck up there, but we learned from it.
So do you constantly retarget like all of the customers that you have with new offers, with new products?
Yeah, exactly. But that's something that's very, very important.
And so it's like an evergreen campaign, or like how do you set it up?
Yeah, so it's John Luma evergreen campaign. Yeah. Shout out to John, he's a super cool guy. And obviously when something is like current things happen, then we always communicate about it. Or like when Mela turns 5 years old, like make a big party, we invite customers to the office. And,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Pleasure speaking with you. Pleasure like learning from all of the insights that you've shared, and looking forward to seeing like how your company evolves and scales, to 9 figures.
Perfect. And looking forward to having beers together also.
Yeah, 100%.